Ну что ж, всем привет, ребят, мы сегодня продолжаем играть Alan Wake'а ремастернутого. Не знаю, насколько мы тут засядем, потому что потом еще дела планируются.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Да ладно, что, серьезно?
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not good at it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friends.
Если светить на осколки, их не видно нифига. Как будто пропадают.
Crap. Anyway.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way.
Чё сейчас?
I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this.
Я думал, сейчас петлю сделает.
Near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Фига себе, он даже задымился. Так, тут есть что взять? Шкаф. Так, ну, наверное, тут все.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Ага, хренушки, да, в окном.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too.
Ох, страшно-то как. Все.
Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting it. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Можно наверх поехать. Понаделали опять. Че, сюда, что ли? Ну и нет ничего. А, ну вот это вот то, что... А, чё, елки-палки, как я мимо него чуть не прошел.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Так, это мы вон там были, да? Нам надо вон туда куда-то. Ты чё, по ступенькам не можешь ходить? Да, я так и знал. Давай, иди сюда. что, надо типа это обходить? Да я так и знал. Тупик. Ага. Нам туда, видимо, надо, но тут тоже что-то есть. Ага. Это тоже раздражает, что когда он берет оружие... Когда он берет оружие, он меняет его с того, которое было на руке. В руках, на руке, блять. Что это тут непонятное такое?
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow!
Оборонять сцену.
I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This is stopped! Al? Hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
Классный фонарик.
Goddamn turn-of-the-century wiring! Hang on, Al! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Ох, тупит! Твари. Так, ладно, момент.
So glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot! Al! We have to fight!
Я надеюсь, меня за эту музыку не забанят.
Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Да пошел ты в жопу! Блять, он не засвеченный был. Фиг вас поймешь.
Yes! Ow! Stay in the light! Oh no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
Блять, эти звуки хер поймешь. Ну я же держу. Блять. Да пошли вы в... Так, надо какой-то план сделать.
Decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
Я взял фонарь. Фонарь.
We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! This is stop! Hold on! Lights on! Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! Damn it! Goddamn turn-of-the-century wiring! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Да идите вы в сраку, блять. Давай, переключайся. Вот ушлепок, блядь. Ну, естественно, блядь, естественно.
Barry, please, please, please!
White Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Ой.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
О! Я думаю, как мы пройдем? Тут же стенка. А она пропала, стоило просто подойти к ней. Куда? Туда нам надо? Ты уверен? Там колодец какой-то подозрительный.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it. Secure.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Как сцена, интересно, заработала, если он там прятался от них. Так, стоп. Лестница есть, допустим, да? И куда она ведет? Блять, вон туда надо было. Все, я понял. Только он почему-то прыгать не захотел. Ты будешь прыгать? Или тебе неудобно? Во.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Шутник.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Что там, лодка?
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Sleep. We all spend
Oh,
a few
Night
dreams,
Springs,
soft embrace,
man!
somewhere
Brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
are
real
away.
writing job got you started.
Life.
Ooh, is this one of your
Vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people. Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming of... Not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
Wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh.
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that? Oh,
God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
Так, тут что можно взять еще? Там что-то светится. Ага. Так, куда нам надо? Нам надо наверх.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
А, таран. Откуда ты взялся?
Think we can make it through here, Al?
Ах ты! Откуда у них столько оружия, я понять не могу. Мне кажется, эти банки не просто так стоят. Уже не первый раз я их вижу. Скорее всего, за них трофей какой-то будет, который я не получу, потому что... Сколько я штук всего? Парочку, наверное, сбил. А как Барри пробежал-то? Я не могу понять. А.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Oh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single. Be careful, Al!
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Да, прожектор у нас нифиговенький такой. Я надеюсь, его не заберут. Опять уронил, упал, там еще что-то. Так, окей.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild.
The elevator was dead. I'd have to get some power to it first.
A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's a lot more of it.
Is it just me, or does Deerfest get wild?
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Здоровенный. Я думал, обойти можно, но, видимо, нет. Да ну. И чё тут даже... Стоп. А нам сюда надо было, да? О, ключи какие-то. Так. Это чё?
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Странно, что на него не напали до сих пор.
Hey, let's go, man.
А... Нет?
I think we're gonna
А,
have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
чё, опять? Ну давай. А, теперь ты справа, да, будешь?
Come on, one more gate. Do this thing.
Нормально у них домик. Щиты висят.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out,
Так, ладно.
but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Нормальный холодос. Тут тоже ничего нет. Блин, ты мне дашь пройти?
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened.
Так. Ага, нифига у них щиток наверху.
Did you hear that, Al? Are you sick?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Че, неужели нормально поспят? И ничего не случится даже за ночь? Да, в смысле?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at.
Ага, мы не можем так.
Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice? Alice!
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside. Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
Аж мурашки что-то по коже.
Not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes, I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No, I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It is the here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
Woken up, confused and groggy. My mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Однако. Так, поехали. Следующий эпизод начинаем.
We hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Walkery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this is something...
Да вы чё, гоните, что ли?
Community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light. Hello.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think
Ну да, и фонарик у нас забрали, значит.
crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Oh, Al, this is not good.
That about
Так, глава называется Щелкунчик.
sums it up.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh my God!
Неплохо.
We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described him.
Прикольно, да, на самом деле. Прям пиздец, как забавно.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
Так, тут что-то можно было сделать. С чем-то Ага. Еще что-нибудь есть? Нет? Зачем она фонарик сунула под мышку, если она все равно второй рукой ничего не делает? Довольно странная мадама.
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
У нас был другой фонарик вообще-то.
And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend. Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message.
А, там мы были, да? И тут мы были. Все, окей.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one out?
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Тут ничего у вас не валяется. Я знаю, там дыра в заборе была. Мы можем сейчас пройти сюда? Так, окей. А, нам сюда и надо было, да? Ай! Ой, я думал, я сейчас прям вниз улечу. Ах вы сволочи.
Hey, Sheriff, your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on.
Ow, damn, that's smart.
Good job, Wayne. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Ах ты тварь. Еще один. Уф. Однако. А он уехал, да? Или что с ним произошло? Ну да, конечно, на вертолете получится улететь. Сейчас из кабинок будут выходить, да? Да я же уклонился.
I hope you're worth all this, Wake. Wake, over here! There's light! Watch my back, Wade.
У меня батарейки закончились, вы чё?
Let's go, Wade. Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter... The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Нифига не видно, блин. О, вот это хорошо.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Чё, вертолет раздолбан?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh god! Oh god!
Barry! Look out! Barry, move! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay. The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Где взять батарейки, а? То их до хрена, блин, я их не трачу, то их нет вообще. А они нужны.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the
Keep the
backyard.
hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All the shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill someone.
Так, куда идти-то?
Deer fest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wade. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
Это ж сколько она должна ключей носить?
They're really taking advantage of your presence here.
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supplies.
Прикольно.
Wake, I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
А наверх нам не надо? Чё, нет ничего? Да в смысле?
I don't see Barry.
Что-то он далеко оказался.
Maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Все. Великолепно. Тут батареек нет. О, стоямба. Не знаю, зачем я до сих пор за ними бегаю. Вряд ли я все смог собрать, которые уже были позади. Ой, сколько ж можно открывать-то двери.
Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. I told him to get it fixed.
Let's take a break.
Ох, ящичек. Ага, бегает он опять там. Ах ты, падла! А, так когда даже двое, да? Где ты, где ты? Ну чё, все?
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Year Feast.
Why?
Well, It's tradition.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help.
Да, один остается вопрос пока что, почему разбросаны везде эти записки?
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Ну, естественно, да, естественно. Так, тут что-нибудь есть полезное? Блин. Ух ты.
Guess that one saw the light, huh? You didn't like that one?
Он еще и гирляндой обмотался.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man! Like garlic against vampires?
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing...
I wish I didn't say that. Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license.
Так, зря я вставил батарейку. Так, я думаю, мы дойдем сейчас до контрольной точки и, наверное, закончим на сегодня. Мы сейчас будем отстреливаться. Ладно. А сюда можем? Нет. Наверное, потом, может быть. там еще что-то лежит. Блять, я же уклонился. Я же уклонился. Ух ты ж, ёпта. Это откуда прилетело? Где ступеньки, ну?
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kind of like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Ой, сейчас какая-то херня будет. Так, ну что ж, контрольная точка достигнута. Я думаю, можно теперь спокойненько закончить. Ох, картиночка сменилась. Что ж, ребятки, на этом все. Спасибо за просмотр. Приходите, подписывайтесь, поболтаем.